And I usually do the countdown myself. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. I'm Tom Butcher of the Zero Project here in Vienna on the last day of our conference. I'm here also with Sipat Wamdiner, founder and CEO of HOKO Innovation in Ethiopia, award winner this year. Sadly, Sipat cannot be with us, so I'm with him virtually. HOKO is a developer of an accessible sewing technology that unlocks jobs for persons with disabilities. I don't know much about it, so I'm going to ask you, Sipat, if you could kick off things by telling us a little bit about HOKO, yourself, and then in particular, the innovation that is involved and the problem that it solves, or indeed problems that it solves. So, Sipat, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Thomas, and thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. This opportunity. My name is Sibat Wandemno. I'm a fashion and apparel manufacturing engineer, and I'm founder and CEO of HOKO Innovation for Disability Empowerment and Social Enterprise based in East Africa, Ethiopia. And I'm a young African man with dark chocolate color face, and I'm wearing white and black dot polo shirt. And I'm gonna share you about HOKO. HOKO is the removing a barrier and create opportunity. This is generally about HOKO.
Excellent. Can you tell us about your innovation and what problem it solves?
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. HOKO Innovation is a social enterprise. We design, develop inclusive industrial machine work solution to create accessible employment opportunity for persons with disability, especially in garment and fashion industry. This innovation was born both personal experience and professional experience. When I'm growing up, my father was visually impaired, working incredible hard to support our family, but I saw how inaccessible system limited his opportunity, not because he lacked ability, but because the environment was not designed for inclusion. Then later, when I became a fashion and apparel manufacturing engineering, and I started working in factories, I saw the same exclusion happening at industrial level. You know, my profession is the garment engineer, so industrial sewing machine, one of the most important equipment or tools in garment manufacturing, are designed with foot pedal, require specific physical movement, and assume every user has the same physical ability. This creates a major barrier. A million of skilled and talented are excluded for employment, not because they cannot do work, but because tools themselves are not accessible. This problem, HOKO Innovation exists to solve. So we redesign and adapt industrial sewing machine to remove physical barrier. Our inclusive machine eliminates inaccessible foot pedal dependency and improve ergonomic accessibility, allowing person with different physical ability, including wheelchair user and person with lower limb disability, to operate the machine independently, safely, and efficiently. What is the means in practice in life changing? A person who was previously excluded from employment can now work, earn income, and support their family and regain independency. So our goal is not just to build a machine. Our goal is to transform the machine sector inclusive ecosystem where disability is not seen as limitation, but an opportunity for innovation, inclusion, and human empowerment. So when technology becomes inclusive, opportunity becomes inclusive.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I've got two questions. When did you actually start your initiative, CPAT?
This innovation I started well earlier. You know, I told you earlier my dad is a visually
Yes.
impaired.
Yeah.
So I was experienced when I child time. I was experienced, but I was joining the university
Yeah.
and graduating the university before 11 years.
Yes.
And my final thesis also, when I'm graduating thesis is the disability inclusive industrial machine. So
Yeah.
when I developed before 11 years.
Wow. So it's been around and it's tested, tried and tested.
Yeah. I tried and tested.
That's excellent. My next question is, can you please tell us a little more about how your innovation empowers persons with disabilities? If you could just expand, particularly in the area of jobs.
Sure. HOKO innovation empowering with disability by removing barriers and replacing them with opportunity. The first level empowerment in access inclusive technology. We design industrial sewing machines that are accessible and ergonomically adapted. This machine allow person with disability, including wheelchair user and those with mobility impairments, to operate them independently without relying on accessibility full foot pedal and physical reactive control. This resource independence, instead of depending on other, individual can work confidently and productively on their own. So the second level of empowerment is economical opportunity. With accessibility machine, person with disability can work in garment, fashion, and apparel sector. This creates income, financial independence, and long-term sustainability. Economically, independence is one of the most powerful forms of empowerment. It's transform life, facility, family, community, also social interaction. The third one is informed social transformation. We work with organization, training center, manufacturer, and employment to introduce inclusive technology and promote accessible work. This helps us change perception.
Yeah.
So we import the social transformation too. And instead of seeing disability is an inability, employing begins seeing ability, talented, and productivity.
Great. Excellent.
Yeah.
And I've just got a couple of detailed questions before going to the future. So presently at home in Ethiopia, in how many regions have you your innovative sewing machines? Are they throughout the country or are they around, just really around the capital?
Sure. When we are starting before in the another in Amhara region, different region they have in our country like 12 region.
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
implementing before the Amhara region when we are starting the project.
Yeah.
Then we are backing to the capital city of Addis Ababa. Then
Yeah.
we implementing different cities,
Yeah.
sub-cities in Addis. So we train almost 156 plus employment by selfies, and right now we in out of Addis in Oromia region we are starting around 600 people we are trying to implementing.
Great. Thank you very much indeed. So, CPAT, thinking of the future, what's your vision for the future of inclusive workplaces in Africa and indeed beyond Africa?
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. This is my vision is the future where inclusive workplace are the global standard. not the exception. A future where persons with disability have equal access tools, opportunity and employment across Africa and beyond. My home continent of Africa to one of the youngest and the fastest growing population. I think Austria is maybe in Ethiopia twice of one of Australia. Like around 20 million people who live with disability. So which means twice of Austria. So this is a population fasting growing in Africa population in this time.
Yeah.
So including million of persons with disability who have talent, creativity, and potential, yet many remains excluded due to inaccessible infrastructure and tools like that. So this is not just a social challenge, it's also an economical opportunity. By investing in inclusive innovation, Africa can unlock millions of skilled workers and strengthen in manufacturing and industrial sector. So through HOKO innovation, our vision to scale inclusive industrial machine across Africa and establish inclusive production center where persons with disability work independently, productively, and with dignity. We are also working partner with government, NGOs, industrial leaders, and global organizations. Beyond Africa, I believe inclusive design must become a globally priority because when we design person with disability, we create solutions that benefit everyone. Inclusion drive innovation, inclusion drive economic growth, inclusion drive human progress. My vision is not only to build inclusive machine, but to help build inclusive world and a world where no one is excluded because of inaccessible design, and a world where every person, regardless of ability, has the opportunity to work, contribute, and thrive.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're just coming to the end, and as I mentioned at the beginning before we went online, can you please give our audience here, those people watching on YouTube and those people listening, just one very brief call to action, Sipat?
Right now, we are trying to inclusive the industrial industries for everyone, accessible workplace. We removing the barriers. Everyone, depend on the profession. This is my profession actually. So everyone to try removing the barriers from the sectors, maybe like me in the manufacturing sector. So I'm sending this message for everyone to build and accessible the workplace for everyone. Because next time we don't know. We are right now we are not the which means we are not non-disabled right now, but we never know tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we must be accessible the workplace for everyone.
Great. Thank you very much indeed. Sipata, I really appreciate your time. I have no idea what time it is with you in Ethiopia. Is it the evening with you or the afternoon?
Yeah. It's evening. Yeah. Afternoon, almost
Afternoon.
Come to evening.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, have yourself a very good evening, and thank you very much indeed for sharing what you've done. I think it's absolutely superb, and I hope sometime we might be able to see you here in Austria. But in the meantime, all the very best. Increase the number from 600 to 1,000 to 2,000, and with that, I will bid you goodbye. And goodbye to my viewers here and everywhere. And thank you once again, Sipat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Thomas.
That's okay.